Two things will go wrong in your gardening journey. Number one, plants will die. And number two, pest attack that will weaken your plants or kill them. Both these situations are nightmares for all green thumbs out there. But there are ways in which you can be better prepared to tackle such situation and not let it overwhelm you. Today I will share with you a checklist that will help you manage your garden better. I call my checklist a 4S toolkit. The first S stands for source, the second one for soil, the third one for support, and the fourth is skill. When any of these four pillars weaken, your garden starts facing challenges. Let's start off with source. Source meaning where you are purchasing your plants, saplings, and seeds from. If this source is faulty, there is no way that the plant is going to survive in the garden. The nursery you go to should be one that has a depth of experience in handling plants. I found that most old and well-established nurseries also keep a good stock. When going for seeds, the same logic applies. Well-established shops will be able to suggest seeds that will give good produce and may even share recommendations that will work well for you and your climate. A lot of seed companies sell online. Try and gather some feedback from users before purchasing anything blindly or connect with the owner directly. You will be amazed to see the kind of support genuine sellers will lend you. Source is also important when it comes to buying fertilizers and compost, neem oil or any other amendment for garden maintenance. If you are part of a kitchen garden group online, you will find many recommendations to reliable sources from the group members. Use those recommendations and spread the word if it works for you. The more you help genuine sellers reach more customers, the stronger the source bank. Next is soil. Soil needs regular nourishment and care just like we take care of ourselves. You must invest time, money and effort into building a very rich soil. Addition of compost, fertilizers and organic matter like dry leaves and grasses should not be taken lightly as it directly impacts the health of your plants. A good indicator of a healthy soil is increase in organic matter and soil life like earthworms, snails, frogs, birds. A healthy soil will support a diverse ecosystem under and above ground, thereby increasing your plant's ability to defend itself against diseases and pest attacks. The third key point is support. You need to support the growth of your garden, and that means being prompt in managing pest and disease spread, pruning and clearing spaces, adding infrastructure for plant support, increasing biodiversity with a variety of vegetables, herbs, trees and flowers, and creating microclimates. A very critical thing about support is also how present you are with your garden. If you do not visit your garden every day, if you do not know whether the tomato plants the Mali had planted need any support or the rose bush in one corner is dying, it will end up becoming a mess too big to handle. Gardening is much more than simply watering plants. Last but the most important, continue building your skills year on year. Just like any other skill, gardening takes time to master and you will soon realize you can never master it. You will always be a work in progress. Revel in that fact. If you're starting out fresh, start with small number of plants and build it up from there. Don't get into everything, it will just overwhelm you. Don't create an ideal approach too soon in your journey. It most often backfires. For example, I find people starting out gardening with only heirloom seeds and are completely lost when very few germinate and they really don't have much to plant. Instead, I would suggest growing both heirloom and hybrid seeds and understanding the pros and cons for both in terms of production as well as the ideologies you want to adopt. This real-time experience will help you take an informed decision that is good for you, and you will also learn seed handling as well. Another thing we do often is follow a much experienced person and imitate what they do. That again will most likely backfire unless Both of you have comparable cultural context, comparable motivations, comparable resources, geography, and you're also able to reach out to them for guidance. It is important to remember that although the person who inspires you has a ton of experience behind them, your context and therefore your challenges would be different and should be dealt in a different manner too. Most often, you will have to find your own answers. Be open, learn from a wide variety of sources, experiment, fail, take notes, try better the next time. This is the only way for you to develop skills in gardening. Quickly recapping what we discussed, your plants will die, pests will attack your garden. But if you keep in mind this 4S model, that is source, soil, support, and skilling yourself, you will most definitely be successful. I hope this topic helped you build some perspective. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye.